A vision board is not just some magical thing that's gonna make everything magically appear and everything happen in your life. You need to do the work. Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you are new here. So for today's Vlogmas episode, we will be talking all about vision boards, how to make a vision board, how to manifest, and how to just like prepare yourself for the new year. And I feel like vision boards have become a much bigger thing this past year. Like I feel like a lot more people are into manifesting and making vision boards and all that. And people always ask me so many questions about my vision boards because I make a yearly vision board, but then I also post like these little monthly vision boards on my Instagram stories all the time. So I always get different questions about my vision boards and what I do. But I came up with 4 steps for you guys on how to create a vision board that actually works so that you can manifest the dream life that you want in the new year. So I feel like the first step to creating a vision board is so obvious. Like you need to have a vision. Like how are you supposed to create a vision board if you don't have a vision for what you want in your life, what you want to accomplish? I feel like before you create a vision board, you really need to sit down, write down your goals, figure out, okay, what is it that I want to accomplish in this new year? What are some habits that I want to change? What are some skills and things that I want to do in this new year? And like, what are some things you really want to focus on? That's what you really need to think about before you even create a vision board, because you don't want to create a vision board with no vision and you're just sticking pictures on a poster. It's really not productive at all if you don't have a vision to begin with. Like for me personally, as I'm going through the year, I think about what things I want to change. And sometimes I do work on certain habits, but obviously like it's a new year, you feel even more motivated. When it's January 1st, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel even more motivated than I did like in November. So I'm like, okay, these are the things I want to focus on. These are the things I want to accomplish. And I also focus on like bad habits. There's always some kind of bad habits that I want to get rid of. I try to have a list of like specific things I want to focus on because obviously you can't complete everything in just one year and be like, okay, this is it, my life is complete. That's never gonna happen. So I like to create a list of the top big things that I want to work on, the things I want to accomplish, and what I really want to focus on in the new year. I feel like 2023, so many crazy things happened that I didn't even expect. So it's like, yes, I still have the things that I focus on, but then there's also those unexpected things that happen that I accomplish and goals that I didn't even have when the new year started. So you can make a vision board, but I feel like there's also unexpected things that come up and that may happen. So you never know. I mean, life is always unexpected. Another thing I like to visualize before I create my vision board is like, what are some new things I want to do and try? One thing I'm focused on a lot right now is traveling, obviously. So I'm always like thinking of new destinations that I want to go to and what I want to do, where I want to travel in the new year. So number one, before you create your vision board, have your vision, write it down on a piece of paper, in your notes, in your phone, wherever. But make sure you have a vision for your life and you know exactly what it is that you want before you even think about creating a vision board. Step number 2 is to find inspiration. Yes, you may have things in your mind, but there's always someone out there that is doing or has done what you want to do. For example, me, I really want to get more into content creating. Like, not that I'm not into content creating, but I want to get more serious about it and make it like a real job for me. So obviously there's tons of people out there that already do YouTube as a job, do TikTok as a job and whatnot. So it's like I follow the people that are doing what I want to do. I don't envy people, but I look up to them in a way where I'm like, okay, I can find inspiration in them, and seeing what they're doing helps me visualize better what I want to do with my life. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not about the copycat stuff. I don't like to see people and copy exactly what they're doing, but it's like I get inspiration when I see people doing well in life. Like when I see people doing well, I'm like, wow, I want to get like them. I want to get my money up. I want to be successful. And I feel like it's really good to follow people that inspire you. There's nothing worse than getting on social media and just seeing dumb stuff, seeing people acting a fool online. Like personally, me, I have unfollowed so many people this past year because if you're not doing anything productive, what am I following you for? If you're not inspiring me, if you're not motivating me, then what am I following you for? Like, yes, I follow funny people because I like to laugh, but sometimes I'm just like, what is the point of this? And sometimes social media can be very draining and it can be a lot. So I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna be on social media, I need to follow people who are pushing me to be a better me. So when I'm thinking about how I want to make my vision board and my vision for my life, I like to use these things and people online to really get a better idea of what I'm trying to achieve and what goals I want to accomplish. Other than TikTok and Instagram, I love to use Pinterest to create my vision board. There's honestly nothing better than Pinterest because Instagram and TikTok are great, but I feel like Pinterest just takes the people out of it and just puts the vision. All you see is pictures of stuff and whatnot. You don't see the people, you don't see their account. Like, kind of, I guess, it depends on how you use Pinterest. But when I'm using it, I just scroll through, I see aesthetic pictures, I see pictures of travel, I see pictures of money and things that I want to achieve and things that I want in my life. And I just pin them to my Pinterest. I like to create different boards for things on my Pinterest. So obviously I have a 2024 vision board one where I keep all the pins of pictures that I want to use on my vision board. And Pinterest is just a great place to find all types of pictures for your vision board, and especially quotes. If you're looking for good quotes to put on your vision board, Pinterest has the best ones. And I feel like you can get very specific on Pinterest. Like, first of all, if you use it all the time like I do, your feed is going to be personalized to you, so you're going to see a lot of stuff that resonates with you. But if you don't use Pinterest a lot, you can also search things and you're going to find exactly what you were looking for, because there are so many different things on Pinterest for everybody. So what I like to do in my free time or late at night is I like to scroll through Pinterest and look for quotes and pictures that are very specific to what I want to put on my vision board. So like I said, for me, I'm focusing on travel, I'm focusing on creating content, building kind of like an online business for myself. So I love to look up things about like YouTubers, content creation, like pictures of suitcases, pictures of people traveling, pictures of people on the beach. Like, I love to put all different types of pictures on my board. And I'm also trying to manifest focusing more on school and doing really well with my grades. So I love to look up pictures of like people studying and like study aesthetic, and pictures of notebooks and like pictures of like A+ grades. I like to look at the pictures on my phone, but when it comes to saving the pictures, I like to save them on my computer and I put them into a Google Doc and I just compile them all on like one doc, and I make the pictures like a different size. It can be hard to like visualize exactly what size you want the pictures to be because obviously it's on the computer, but I just like to squeeze them into one Google Doc so I can have all my pictures there and have them ready to print. So speaking of that, I might as well show you my vision board. This is my 2023 vision board from last year, and just looking at this, I can tell you I've achieved 85 to 90% of what's on here. Obviously, some of it is kind of like an exaggeration of things. Like, sometimes I go after goals that can be slightly unrealistic, but like I said, you need to expect the unexpected. You never know what can happen in your life. Like, within a month or two, your whole life can change. Nothing about my life is unrealistic, okay? But yes, find inspiration online. You could also get like magazines and cut out pictures and whatnot and flip through and see what stuff you like. I feel like magazines are very outdated. Like, I used to use that a while ago, but I don't even know where to get a magazine at, honestly. Moving on to step 3, I briefly mentioned this while I was talking about step 2, but step 3 is one of the most important parts of creating your vision board. Is be specific. If you are not specific about your goals, about what you want, it will not work. It just will not work. When it comes to manifesting, you need to know exactly what it is you want, exactly where you want to go, exactly what goals you want to accomplish. I feel like it's okay to be a little bit unsure about what you want for your life, or maybe what things you want to accomplish, but have a general idea. For example, like I said, when I manifest traveling, when I manifest going on trips, I'm not just putting a picture of an airplane on my vision board. If I know I want to go to this island, if I know I want to go to this destination, I'm going to search that destination on Pinterest or Google and print out a picture of that exact place. For example, as you can see up here on my vision board, it's kind of like my travel area. So I have a picture of me eating room service. I was very specific. I said I want to be in a hotel, I want to be in a robe, and I want to be eating all this room service and just having a fun time. If you've seen my birthday travel vlog, then you know. Also, as you can see right here, I have this resort. This is the 𝐕𝐢𝐝𝐴𝐻 Punta Cana. I went to that resort for my 21st birthday. You need to be very specific about what it is that you want. When you are very specific about what exactly it is you want in your life and what you're trying to manifest, like say for example, I'm like, I want to make $10,000 in brand deals by June. It really pushes you to go after that goal even harder. Like, I just can't explain it, but you need to be specific about what it is you want for your life so that you can visualize what you need to do. I just feel like when you're not specific about the opportunities that you want, about the money that you want to make, about the places that you want to go, it could get a little fuzzy, you know, like you're not exactly sure where you're going. I'm telling you, when you're very specific about it, it just accelerates the timeline of things happening. So now that you've done all the hard work, you figured out your vision, you found your inspiration, and you know exactly what it is that you want to do, step 4 is to be creative. Another very important part of creating a vision board is to make it personal to you. Be creative and make it very specific to you and your life. And me personally, when I'm creating a vision board, I like to have a physical board, something that I can hang up on my wall, something I can put on my desk. Wherever I'm gonna see it every single day, I can put my vision board up. I prefer this over a digital vision board. I know a lot of people create a digital one that you can put on your laptop, you can put on your phone. I also do the same thing. As you can see, I also put my monthly vision boards on my lock screen so that I can see it every single time that I open up my phone. But my yearly vision board is just a bigger picture of the entire year, and I love to see this every single day. And it's also just a lot of fun to make a vision board. To be honest, like it's a lot of fun printing the pictures out. I just had my mom print them out instead of like buying them at Walgreens, because you can do that as well and you get higher quality photos. But I don't feel like buying the pictures, and I like to make them a specific size inside of that Google Doc. So I like to print mine out right from the computer, make it simple and easy. And when I'm making a physical vision board like this, it just makes me even more inspired to go after my dreams and my goals. It's just a lot of fun putting a vision board together, and you feel so accomplished when you finish. Like as you make it, it could take a while. Like for me, I like to take my time with it. I like to really map it out, figure exactly where I'm gonna put my pictures. Like I would map out my vision before I even glue this. I cut out all my pictures, cut out all my quotes, and I kind of map out exactly what I want to do, how I want to design it before I glue anything down. Just really take your time with your vision board, because you're going to be looking at this all year, and if you don't like it, then listen, I don't know what to tell you. So take your time when you're making your vision board, put a lot of work into this, because this is your year-long tool to completing your goals. So you really want to put some work into it, take your time, put some efforts, and make it look nice. Make it personal to you, make it look nice. Make it something that you're gonna wanna look at every single day. And you can make a simple vision board. You can just print out some pictures, put it on there, whatever. But you're gonna wanna go to the craft store, either Michael's, Walmart, wherever you go to get your craft supplies. And you're gonna wanna, first of all, find your board. I just like these little canvas boards. You can also get like a regular poster board, but this is like a canvas that you paint on, and you're gonna figure out whether you want it horizontal, vertical. I like mine this way because it kind of saves space when I'm hanging it up. And you don't have to do this, but what I like to do is get some decorations for my board. This is actually the first time that I made a vision board like this, but I've always had like little simple ones on like a push pin board. I used to like print out pictures and push them on there, but I'm like, you know what? I need a specific board just for my vision and all my photos and stuff. But what I did is get some decorations for my vision board. So as you can see in my little birthday travel area, I found this little sticker at Michael's. This is 21st, let's party, a cake, all this cute stuff just to really like zhuzh it up, you know, spice it up a little bit, give it some depth. And I found stickers that specifically went with the pictures that I put up here. So like, as you can see, I have a picture of Pilates, and like I put like a little weight. And over here, I have like my school section. I put this sticker that says, meet your goals. And I just have like a bunch of little stuff that really isn't necessary for creating a vision board. I just wanted to make mine pretty and add like little pops of color, add little pops, and like, they're kind of like 3D stickers. So they just look really cool on there. I don't know. I just like to make it pretty, like I said, but I wanted to show you guys my 2023 vision board because I feel like this is a really good representation of a vision board and how to make a vision board that works. Because like I said, I've accomplished so many goals from this board, it's not even funny. And I've accomplished way more things that are not on this board that I kind of had in my head, but I didn't really believe that they could happen. And it just happened because God is good and life is great. So yes, be creative with your vision board, make it something that's gonna stick out. You're gonna look at this every single day, and I promise you it's gonna keep you motivated. And when you see this, you're gonna be like, yeah, like you might wake up tired, you might wake up unmotivated, but as soon as you look at this, you're gonna know exactly why you're waking up, you're gonna know exactly why you're going to work, you're gonna know exactly why you're doing the things you don't wanna do so you can get here. Everything you see here is where you wanna be, and when you look at it every day, you're gonna know why you're doing what you're doing to get to where you wanna go. So yeah, those are the 4 steps to creating a vision board that actually works. As you can see, I am living proof of a vision board actually working. But in order for a vision board to work, you also need to get right in here and get right with God. Because if you just put pictures on a board and think you're gonna look at it and then it's just gonna come true, that's not how manifesting works. Like, a lot of people don't believe in manifesting because they don't know exactly what it is. I'm not just putting a picture on the board and saying that I'm gonna have $10,000 in my bank account tomorrow when I wake up. A vision board is just a better way for you to put these thoughts into a physical object so that you don't have to like put the pressure of thinking about your goals every single day. It's pretty much just a visual of what you want for your life, and I feel like it just makes it easier to manifest when you can see it. When you can see the physical thing all the time, it just pushes you to do better, it pushes you to accomplish more, and I promise you will be successful if you put work into your vision board and also put work into your mental. Because if you don't work on you, the vision board ain't gonna work. You need to wake up and, like I said, and do the things you don't want to do. If you're not getting out of your comfort zone every single day, you will not get to where you want to be. You need to do things that make you uncomfortable. You need to do things that are hard. A vision board is not just some magical thing that's gonna make everything magically appear and everything happen in your life. You need to do the work. But yes, those are all the steps that helped me make this vision board, that helped my visions come to life. I hope this was helpful for you guys to get a better idea on how to create a vision board and like where exactly to start. I know that's the hardest part, is like knowing where to start. Like, how do I start with a vision board? So I hope that these 4 steps help you guys create your vision board, get your ideas out there, and work towards a better you for 2024. I will be doing a New Year reset video at the end of this month, and I will be creating my 2024 vision board in that video. So if you are curious to see how I create my 2024 vision board and how that comes out, make sure you stay tuned for that video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and like I said, I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below, or you can DM me on Instagram if you want to talk about anything. Thank you so much for watching this video and always tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next Vlogmas episode.